celebrating Operation Unite New York tonight. Elena has done such great work in this community, and as I meet more people, I hear more and more about it. It's really, really inspiring. As someone who also works in communities, I'm learning a lot about possibilities, so thank you, Elena. What you just saw downstairs was a brand new piece, so I guess we could say it's the premiere, and it's called Broken Truths. Given our kind of climate of false media, stories coming out, and question marks around political realities, I felt like a piece that had a lot of dichotomy and question marks was something that was necessary. If you look in your program, you'll find a postcard. I'll be back with the entire company in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today at the library, we will be hosting a costume making workshop. One of the missions of Artichoke Dance Company is to save plastic from going into a landfill. So the costumes, we'll be doing a costume making workshop with plastic bags, and I know everyone here probably has a bag of bags under your kitchen sink or in a drawer, right? So come make plastic bag costumes with us. The picture on the front, that's 500 plastic bags. That's a costume made out of plastic bags. So, and if you don't want to make costumes and you want to give us your bags, we'll take your bags. Just drop them by the library at between 4 and 4:30. We appreciate taking those off your hands. And then the following day, there'll be a performance at Art Oh My, which is just up the road here in Kent, New York. If you haven't been there, you must go. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. And we're going to be doing a site-specific performance that starts in the Education Center, and then we'll travel you through part of Oh My with the dance, so you'll actually get to also see some of the sculpture part. So I hope to see you in 2 weeks there. And until then, I'm going to bring Aiden Feldman, who is a dancer with Artichoke Dance Company, back on, and he's now going to perform a piece called Stark Realities.
celebrate 25 years of serving our community. We honor our ancestors for the sharing of the music and the movement of the dance. We thank you, not only for coming, but for your kindness and your support throughout the years. We thank all of our community partners and the folks that are here as well. We hope that you will enjoy our evening. Ajadun, Ajadun, Ajadun.
everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Try it again. All right. I'm Greg Mosley, and I'm the president of Operation Night. And thank you. It's truly an honor to be here, and it's an honor to have you all here sharing our 25th anniversary with us. It's been a long but wonderful road we have traveled in this community, serving the young people who are, you see around you today, some of the young people from Operation Night are all throughout the crowd. They're wonderful young people. I want to first thank the Hudson Hall for this grand and glorious venue they have provided for us. It's a beautiful place, would you not agree? Thank you, Gary Shiro, Hudson Hall staff. They've been very, since the Opera House was its inception, Gary Shiro, before him was Doug Dawn and Bill Evil, but they have always been a partner with Operation Night from the beginning. We used to be right next door, and they have always been a faithful supporter of Operation Night and the work we do in this community. We can't thank you enough, Gary, for all the programs we do here and the wonderful partnership we've had over the years. Thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you to the Artichoke Dance Company who came up from New York to provide dance for us tonight. Wonderful job. And we'll see them again in a few weeks. And you're going to hear the Versatones a little later on in the afternoon and evening as we go through. So it's going to be a wonderful night out. I want to thank our sponsors that really helped put this together. In particular, our principal sponsor, the Gala Foundation, who's been doing wonderful things in this community since they've been here. So thank you to Gala Foundation, and then it's in large part to Rick Scalera back there, who has always supported Operation Night through thick and thin. Thank you, Rick, and thank you, Gala Foundation. And we have other sponsors in the house that are in your program. We thank them as well, and we appreciate your support. Before I forget, like at the end, I normally do this, but I don't want to forget, because it's so, so important. I want to take a moment to thank Elena Mosley, my wife. Without whom, none of it would be possible. None of it. Thank you, Elena, for all the work you do. And keep us drum. And I want to thank Operation Night staff, Bernadette, Martin, Angel Herrera, Hernandez, all the Operation Night young people and volunteers. There are people here who are helping Operation Night, volunteering. They're up in the top, they're on both sides. We thank all the volunteers that help us go. We work on a very, very small budget, so funds are not flowing as frequently as other agencies. So we do a lot with a little. So thank you for the volunteers and the staff. I want to thank also Operation Night, our board of directors. There are some people here from our board of directors. So if you're here from the Operation Night board of directors, could you just stand up or raise your hand? So there's Jay and Cleveland and Cross. And our newest, there you go, back there we got Don Moore back there. Thank you, Don. And our newest member to our board of directors Operation Night, here he's very modest, Mark Greenberg. Thank you very much, Mark. So I thank you all for your time and effort you put into help us do what we do. I want to thank all the Operation Night youth. All the children of Operation Night have come through our ranks or our program for 25 years. We have children of children that are in our program. And they're sparse throughout the crowd here. Some of them are in pharmaceutical schools, some of them are doctors, some of them have gone on to do wonderful things, but we wouldn't be what we are. Our success in Operation Night is the success of those children. When those children succeed, we all succeed. And that's the purpose of Operation Night. Help these young people succeed. They are our future. They are our future, and we want them to do what they do and come back and reinvest themselves in this community. We like them to go to college, but we want them to come back and bring the skills that they've learned in college and reinvest themselves in this community. And for that, I thank all you wonderful young people, from not just the ones that are here, but the ones throughout the years. The Larry Walkers back there I see, and Jerome Daniels, and all of the ones that have come through for many, many years. So thank you to the young people. So I think I've said enough. If I forgot something, my wife will let me know about it a little later. But again, thank you so much. We're going to now take some time to mingle, have a drink, listen to the beautiful sounds of the versatones, and then we'll continue our program in a few minutes. So just please, if you haven't met somebody new today, meet somebody new. That's my only request of the audience today. That you walk up to somebody you don't know and tell them who you are, what your affiliation operation night is, or what you do. Just say hi to somebody, okay? And meet somebody new today. It'll be a wonderful thing. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. If I could have your undivided attention. Good evening, everyone. I know I asked you to mingle and talk, but now I want you to be quiet and listen. It's like we tell our children. We teach our children to walk. We teach our children to talk. Then we tell them to sit down and shut up. So now I know the bar is active over there. Juliet, could you hold the pour, please? Then I can get their attention. I think the wine has their attention more than me. So, okay. There you go, I learned that in theater. Anyway, we're going to start the portion of our program where our honorees will come out and they're going to be honored. And the people we selected to be honored are truly wonderful people that we felt were really important to not just Operation Night, but to the community in which we all live. So without further ado, I'll bring out Bernadette Martin to make the first presentation. Thank you.
I can be Bernadette. I just have to grow a little more. Okay, so Actually, I get the honor of telling you about our first recipient, who is Reverend Ed Cross III. Mr. Cross is a man of great virtue and integrity. He is a living inspiration to both the young and old. Reverend Ed Cross has lived in and loved this community for 68 years. He's the type of man to give a coat to someone who's cold or a meal to someone who's hungry. Since I've known Reverend Cross, I've watched him wear many hats. He's a Columbia County supervisor. He represents Hudson. He is on the Operation Unite Board of Directors. He pastors Endless Love Temple. He is the former assistant pastor of State Street Amy Zion Church. He is a dedicated husband and father of 6. He has 27 grandkids and 6 great-grandkids. He calls them his grandkids. Reverend Cross's commitment and devotion to improving the lives of all people is evident in everything he does. He's a man of great character and compassion, and whether he's mentoring, counseling at a local drug program, or simply serving at a soup kitchen, he always does it with love. It is with great pleasure to introduce another one of this year's honorees, Reverend Ed Cross III.
Operation Unite. We thank God for Operation Unite. Working together. That's the only way it can be done. God bless you.
Hello everyone, and thank you for being here. It is both an honor and a privilege to introduce our next honorees. I call them the dynamic duo. But most of you know them as Carol Lavender and Bobby Bush. Carol and Bobby are the backbone of what may be the busiest shop on Warren Street, and that's the Second Show. Carol and Bobby have distinguished themselves as the angels of Warren Street by living out their mission to serve the needs of a diverse individual in our community in an atmosphere of compassion and dignity. Carol has been with the Second Show for 21 years and Bobby for 11. Carol told me that when Bobby started working there, it was a match made in heaven. And boy, was she right. The selfless work done in the Second Show by Carol and Bobby and a team of volunteers is to provide financial support to 3 local organizations: Columbia Memorial Health, their auxiliary, and us, Operation Unite. I myself have been fortunate enough to work with Bobby and Carol for the past few years and have witnessed their true dedication to our community. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree that Carol Lavender and Bobby Bush deserve the utmost recognition for their achievements. Together, let's welcome them to the stage.
We really are a team there, and a very important part of that team is indeed Operation Unite New York. And I look out here and see a couple of volunteers that we've had that have come in on Saturdays when they're not in school, and we just are so grateful for not only your support but your encouragement.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. And I also want to thank everyone. This is the best 11 years that I've had, and hopefully there are many more. It's a great organization, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce the next recipients. It is fitting for our next honorees to have been chosen for recognition for their outstanding commitment to Operation Unite and the community as a whole. Jake and Barbara Waldauer have lived in Hudson for over 50 years and have tirelessly worked to make our community a better place. Their generosity and dedication is beyond words. Jake moved to Hudson in 1957 and Barbara in 1962. Jake worked in a local cement plant for 22 years and in the textile industry for 11 more. Barbara also worked in a local business before becoming the owners and operators of the Savoy Bar and Restaurant and Lounge. Jake and Barbara have 3 children and work very hard as a couple to raise their family. It was their determination to give their children a better life than they had. And I can tell you, knowing every one of their children, they've done a great job, of which they can be very proud of. Jake and Barbara, their motto is that no matter what you do in life, always be honest. Think about it. No matter what you do in life, always be honest. It's simple, but pure and beautiful. For 34 years, Jake and Barbara owned and operated the Savoy Bar and Lounge, one of the few minority-owned businesses in the city of Hudson. The Savoy was known for more than just a bar. It was a place to gather. The Savoy was known to have many, many events there and things in the community. The countless community celebrations have taken place there at the Savoy. But in January of this year, Barbara and Jake decided to close the doors and call it quits. It was a kind of a sweet and bitter evening. I was there the last night of Savoy opening. And it was wonderful because Jake and Barbara had worked so hard in the community for so many years to see them finally going into retirement. But it was also sad knowing that this wonderful place had been there for so many years would no longer be in existence. So, even though Jake and Barbara will miss seeing the people that came in and out of Savoy every night, I know they will enjoy their retirement and they'll find things to do with their time. To accept the award, we bring you out to the stage. We're very happy to have Jake with us today. So we're gonna bring out Jake Waldauer, his daughter Nona, and his son Marcus. Please welcome to the stage the Waldauers.
That was absolutely beautiful, and it was my family story, so I'm not sure I have to say too much more. But we are proud to be here tonight. We had multiple events. My niece is graduating from Syracuse University, and my mom had to be there. So she sends her thank yous and her blessings for being here tonight. We've been part of the Operation family for a long time. They kind of raised and nurtured my brother through law enforcement. My son was a participant. I even danced for a while and had a blessing time. So Operation Unite, just so that you know, is displayed every day in our family. They gave my dad this jacket, and it says, "Save the Youth." The jacket is old. They had to replace it, but he advertises for them every day for free, just to let everybody know. Savoy is a family-owned business. We've been around for years. It was very sad our last day, but we had a blessing to be part of the community and be a contributor and an employer. And we touched many lives, which we're thankful for. We really do miss a lot of people, but a lot of people still stop by and see us. We just want to let you know, as we miss our Savoya staff, we have Juliet over there, but many people don't know that Mr. Mosley has a hidden talent. He's also a bartender. He's not a very good bartender. And because he is licensed to carry a weapon, we suggest that whatever he makes for you, you drink. Because he will let you know that he carries a weapon. So, Mom and Dad are proud to say thank you for this award today. And we thank you 1,000 times. And Marcus would like to say a few words as well.
Hi, thank you very much.
You good, Mark? Okay.
Okay, can we have another big round of applause? I mean, Bobby, Carol, Reverend Brooks. This is a great group of people, and we're happy to honor them. You know, and you want to honor people. My mother would say, "Give me the roses while I can smell the fragrance." That's the time to honor people, not after they're gone. It's nice to honor them after they're gone, but you know, we want to give you the roses while you can smell the fragrance and let you know and see the people who appreciate you in the community for the work you've done. So, again, this is a photo op. You have family who take a photo. It's time to take a photo. So, again, these are our honorees, and I thank you all for coming out. I thank you for supporting Operation Night as we continue to do the work we do. I must tell you, I asked Elena, after 25 years, I said, well, what do you think about retiring someday? Maybe we should think about retiring. And she said, never. Never. So I guess as long as there's children in need, we'll be doing this for as long as we possibly can. But we need your support to do that, and we thank you very much for all the support you give us, because without you, we couldn't do what we do. Thank you again, and thank the honorees for being here and being so supportive to Operation Night and the community. Thank you.
Elena Mosley, can you come here? Greg Mosley. Board of Directors, can you come up on the stage? Operation Unite. Is Cleveland here, or is he doing the job? He's usually working. Ms. Mosley? Mark Finger, Mark Greenberg. Okay, just real quick. Operation Night is a great organization that includes everyone. Doesn't matter your race, your creed, your sex, your sexual orientation. They invite everyone into their organization. So we'd like to thank you for that and for serving the community of Hudson and the surrounding communities also. But the real honorees tonight is Operation Unite and their board members for doing so much for this great community. So I'd just like to thank each and every one of you for what you do for Hudson and the surrounding communities.
We're going to keep moving right along. We're going to keep moving right along and with our memories. And we have a few words from our Youth in Action participants, as well as our Bard College representative. So we're going to start with Claire Bazar. Claire is a senior at Hudson High School, and she has spent 1 year with Operation Unite as a Youth in Action ambassador.
everyone. I am sincerely honored to have been selected to speak on behalf of my experience at Operation Unite. I'd first like to start by thanking Miss B, Miss Mosley, and Angel for their unconditional assistance and guidance. Through Operation Unite, I have become more involved in my community with being a part of the Providence Hall Holiday Dinner, Community Cares Barbecue, and more. My leadership skills have grown tremendously, as well as my public speaking skills. Operation Unite's goal is to produce well-rounded, progressive youth who will enter adulthood with a sense of direction, self-esteem, and social consciousness, in which I think they've achieved that goal with me. Thank you.
And now we have Janatalia Begum. She has been with us for 2.5 years. She is a senior at, is it Albany Tech? I'm gonna mess this up. It's Tech Valley, and she goes to school in Albany, and it is a partnership with many schools in the region, including Hudson High School. And we call her Jana. Come on, Jana.
Thank you, Ms. Mosley, and thank you to everyone here who came out tonight to help support and celebrate Operation Unite and its 25th anniversary. Operation Unite Education and Cultural Arts Center was my first working experience that helped me gain real-life experiences. This organization gave me the unique chance to meet great people and other organizations within the community that we've collaborated with. I have helped coordinate in several activities and the events that Operation Unite hosts, like the Hudson Black Arts and Cultural Festival, the Kuumba Dance and Drum, and Hudson Youth Government Day. Because of these experiences, I have learned how to be an active member in Hudson. Operation Unite has helped me learn many sets of skills that will help me in college and beyond with my education and taking care of my own self. I am very grateful that Operation Unite has introduced me to many community service experiences, like volunteering at the Salvation Army, the Hudson Area Library, and the Second Show. I have learned one thing about myself, which is I have the passion to help others, and I am sure I wouldn't have known this without working here. I am very thankful for Operation Unite because I feel I have a sense of self-direction after working here. I know exactly what I want to do when leaving here after attending junior and senior tracks and going to college visits. Because of Operation Unite, I am able to go to my dream school. I am very proud to say that Operation Unite has helped me in my decision to go to Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, where I will be majoring to become a retail pharmacist. Thank you.
And now we have Charlene, and Charlene's going to do something a little special.
Hello everyone, my name is Charmaine. I'm a junior at Hudson High School, and here at Operation Unite we focus a lot on everyone having community service. So today I'm going to read a book, or a poem, from the book Lend a Hand by John Frank, and the poem is called No Charge. No charge. The woman in the shop inspected my bike, spinning the wheels and testing the chain, then took out a tool, did some quick work, and told me my ride was now as good as new. I reached into my pocket and pulled out money, but she waved me off. No charge, she said. On my way home, I stopped by the grocery store, but before I went in, I helped a woman load bags into her car. She reached into her purse to give me a tip, but I shook my head. No charge, I said. Thank you.
And now we have another senior, and I'd like to bring out Cecilia Ruiz.
Cecile, and I'm from Operation Unite. Operation Unite has given me many opportunities. Being with them these past few years has really been good. With them, I have done so many things I don't otherwise think I could have. For example, giving this speech. This was totally out of my comfort zone. Another example would be going to drumming on Saturdays here at the Opera House. I would never have known about the class, and if I had, I would have been too nervous to join in. I would also never have gone to visit colleges without them. My dad was very busy during open house season, and I didn't want to make him take off of work. So thank you, Ms. Mosley, Ms. Bernadette, and Mr. Martin for taking me on those. Other than providing me with opportunities like these, they have also taught me very essential skills I will utilize in other workplaces. For example, I don't really go to the post office, or at least I didn't, until I came to Operation Unite. But now I know how to mail things out and that a roll of stamps costs $49. Besides this, I would say that the key skills I've learned are communication and planning. Communication is very important so that everyone is on the same page and work is done efficiently. Planning was another great skill I've learned. Operation Unite plans a Black Arts Festival, Hudson Youth Government Day, fundraisers like so, and dance programs for all ages and for youth. Equally important, Operation Unite has helped me build up my resume with activities, work opportunities, and community service. Honestly, Operation Unite is the perfect place to go if you need community service. During the summer, we do a community beautification where we plant flowers and care for them on State Street. We also do Ring the Bell for Salvation Army in the winter, which we also won an award for. Along with that, we also help at the soup kitchen on Mondays, twice a month. I have done all of these activities and more. Ready for this? Okay. The biggest thing about Operation Unite that I think you should know is that we are a team. Working at Operation Unite isn't just like working at any other job. At Operation Unite, we work together. Like Yogi Berra once said, when you're part of a team, you stand up for your teammates, your loyalty is to them, you protect them through good and bad, because they do the same for you. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Mosley, Ms. Bernadette, and Angel.
Backstage, she's hilarious. Good job, Cecile. And now I'd like to introduce to you two of our mentors from Bard College, Taylor and Helen.
I'm just gonna lift this up, kind of tall. I didn't really help it out with the hills. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Hi, I'm Taylor Butler. I'm a senior at Bard College, about to graduate. And I'm the co-head of Building Up Hudson. I didn't found the project, but I'm the co-head of Building Up Hudson, and I've been running it for almost 3 years with Helen Adesina. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, good evening everyone. So as Taylor mentioned, I'm Helen. I'm also a senior at Bard studying anthropology, and I've co-headed, thank you. I've co-headed Building Up Hudson for the past 3 years with Taylor here, but the program was founded roughly 7 years ago.
Yeah. So we just want to do a quick overview or a quick speech about Building Up Hudson and our values and the impact that we hope to have on the students at Operation Unite. We are part of a TLS program at Bard College, which is called Trusted Leaders Scholars, and the purpose of that program is to provide a space for students at Bard College to engage with the communities outside of Bard College. So we have different tutoring programs, different out of that program derived the Bard Prison Initiative. I don't know if you've heard of that, but there are a lot of programs that focus on community engagement. So Building Up Hudson is another program that focuses on community engagement. And a huge part of our mission with Building Up Hudson is to, I think, is to provide a space for students to realize their own potential. A lot of the times, like, we go through this world, and a lot of people tell us of our potential, our worth, but sometimes we don't really believe it. I think the way in which we come to manifest our potential is through our own belief in our own potential. And so what we do with Building Up Hudson is provide a space for our students to gain the tools, gain the knowledge in order for them to actually receive, or in order for them to what's the word? I'm lost for words. In order for them to believe in their own potential to actually be change agents in the world. So,
to add on to what Taylor has beautifully said, the ways we made students into change agents of the world, we tutor, mentor them, and we also have another component which I'll elaborate in a bit. So we have our students who volunteer, and we tutor students, working one-on-one with them, providing in and filling in a gap where they might not have the same one-on-one attention in their school. Furthermore, we have the mentoring component. Aside from helping students academically, we want to help them socially in other aspects. So we have job workshops, resume building, and other fun stuff. And it helps to sharpen up on our algebra skills a little bit. So again, we tutor. And then a final component of our program is scholarships. So every year, Taylor and I, along with other volunteers, we raise money through bake sales and other fundraising events to raise enough money for Hudson High School students and give them a scholarship in which they can start their school year with. So we want to give back to the community, not just Operation Unite, but just the Hudson community in general.
And to add on to what Helen talked about, a huge part that we've tried to integrate this year, especially with the visibility of a lot of social justice issues. We definitely want to raise awareness for of social justice issues with our students, so that they actually are aware of those issues and that they can actually go about changing the world, in that way as well. And then we hope our impact to actually be, as we leave, we're graduating, but we want the students who come into Building Up Hudson and Operation Unite, we want them to be able to understand their own potential as change agents in the world. We want them to actually believe in the possibilities. I mean, I know sometimes it seems very pessimistic that we can't actually, make change, especially with the times right now. It seems very, uncertain, but I think what we try to do with our students is provide the tools for them to actually believe in their own success and the possibilities of their own success. And not that we're not feeding them, we're not giving them we're giving them the tools. We're not actually handing them the success. We actually make sure that they that they are able to perpetuate that success over and over and over and over again, and also being able to teach other people the ways to success as well. So that's Building Up Hudson.
Thank you so much. We're going to end this part of the program with a presentation from an alumni, and her name is Olivia Williams. So give us 1 moment.
My stomach clenches when lonely comes and adores me. See, I was like a bird waiting to be heard, but no avail. like an angel trapped in jail, forced to feed on all the goals that I failed. I said to Lonely one day, I said, Lonely. Lonely said, I said, quiet never been this loud before. Lonely said, run away and never more. And so I ran. And as I was running into the woman I was becoming, I heard sweet melodies through the trees sing to me. And it said, walk with me, come walk with me, and if you have time, come talk with me. Wasn't love made between you and me? So why we not happy together? Sweet melodies he sang to me. I hear my Lord singing sweet melodies. I can hear the wind roll my burden heart free, burdens light as a feather. Singing, come be with me, sing a melody, make your heart beat to speak. Just open your eyes and just see. Look around, what do you see? He said to me. I looked to the left and the right part of me. I turned to him and asked him quietly, why are we standing together? He said, free your mind, save a life. Man written fate, but I'ma give you the key. This free your mind. Just gotta have faith, I know you succeed. To lead them to be free in unity. So come be with me, sing a melody, make your heartbeat speak. Just open your eyes and just see. I want to find me a piece of clarity to show that I'm more than just a piece of charity. I'm love, meek, kindness, and I'm humbleness, and this will prove me through my long suffering. So I thank God that I am free and still fighting to be. I've been through the mud, now the storms are set for me. So I walk hand to hand faithfully. My burden's light as a feather. And sometimes I cry like I'm no good, so I keep the peace. Like a slave that cannot be free. Like why they lying and cheating on me. Sweet melody, he said, will pass the time as we travel to our destiny.
us through and lead us through our long suffering. Look around, what do you see? I said to he looked to the left and the right part of me. He turned and smiled at me, please. Seen us all standing together, hand in hand, side by side. We broke the chains because we have keys to save a life. Just gotta have faith, I know we'll succeed to achieve them, to believe in unity. So come be with me, sing a melody, make your heartbeat speak. Happy, just want to believe.
Program, and then she became a piano student at Operation Unite, and Olivia has, of course, moved on, and she has so many desires, and she's so talented, so we are just so happy to have Olivia here tonight. So we're going to move on with our program and bring back the Versatones, but before we do, I just want to say that 25 years is a long time, and as you know, we didn't make it by ourselves. And there's so many people here who have helped us along the way. I'm just going to mention a few of some of the folks who really were hands-on at Operation Unite. First, I would like to introduce Chrissy Sisk, piano teacher Chrissy Sisk. Raise your hand, Chrissy, over there. Standing alongside her, Gail Wheeler, who became part of our senior college preparation program in her writing expertise. I'm looking around, it's hard to see everyone that's here, but I know that those are some of the folks that have helped us, and as my eyes focus later, I will be mentioning a few more. But you know, it just takes a village. We didn't do it all by ourselves. We know that there are other organizations and really wonderful teachers in the school district who really try to nurture our children. But we do the community piece. It takes the school, the family, and the community, and that's what we represent. We try to become their community family. So if I don't see everybody out there and you were hands-on, just remember that we thank you so much. So take a few minutes to enjoy the Versatones. That jazz, bring it back. Get some more dancers. We have a few dancers. Come on, get up and dance. Don't dance on the side. Come to the middle.
everybody. I know it's been long, but we got more. We have the Versatones. We have a slide presentation. Gonna drop down. Screen's gonna drop down. Hope it not hit me on my head. And you enjoy the slide presentation and the wonderful music of the Versatones. And I encourage you sometime to get up and cut a little rug. You've been sitting there a while. All that blood has now saturated down into your hindquarters. So you need to get up a little bit, move a little bit. So don't be shy. It's a night out. You're all dressed up. You might as well have some fun. Get up, dance with somebody, enjoy the night, and thank you again for coming out. Most importantly, enjoy the Versatones. Pizza and Airwoods, it's all yours, brother.
If you wanna have fun,